welcome to Blue Jays Today, where today, guys, we're going to be breaking down the recently revealed Canada World Baseball Classic roster. There's some obvious big names on there like Freddie Freeman, but we're going to get into the little details on who exactly is going to play for Canada, and do we have a shot? That's going to be really interesting to find out. I'm your host, Adam Bettle.
And I'm your host, Nicholas Playlock. And first thing that I want to come out and do right now, and just kind of like say to everybody, there are some names on here that we are not familiar with, folks.
Yeah.
There are some absolute names on there that we are not familiar with. These are guys that do not play in the major leagues, that might be part of some other team's prospect list, or might be part of some other league, or what.
Sometimes they're not even in an organization.
Literally, we are here to learn with you guys because we are Canada fans, and while we are kind of like moving off of the baseball off-season into the actual baseball season, we want to transition our focus, support the country, and freaking cheer our boys on. So it's going to be a learning experience for not only you guys, but also for us as well, to kind of figure out who is on this freaking squad, and if we have a chance in hell of, one, even competing with Dominican Republic and United States and Japan and all of those crazy squads.
Right. Also, right off the bat, Mantis saying, good evening, all. Our roster is very bad, but it's all fun and all good.
Okay.
Exactly. Look, I have zero expectations going into this tournament. We're not going to win this tournament.
Well, I'll tell you right now, guys. Like, I was looking at the United States roster. I knew pretty much everybody on that team. I knew pretty much everybody on the Dominican Republic team. You know, a lot of the Japan guys I actually don't know, but I've heard the names because I know that they're kick-ass in the Japanese league. You know, these Canada guys, I don't know. Let's get into it.
Let's find out. All right, first, let's start with the actual roster right here, folks. So, let's just go down from left to right, because there's obvious names that are bolded in red that are superstars that are featured right here. But let's go through it. Andrew Albers.
Definitely.
Do you know him? No. If please, we don't want to come off ignorant or rude to these players. Because they're probably in a minor league system, like Nick's saying. So if you guys know these players, let us know in the comments and tell us who they are.
Yeah,
we want to know.
Like, highlight, because you guys are watching this with us live right now, like, highlight a few names that you want us to kind of deep dive here. Like, it would take us forever if we went through everybody, but if they are going to be in the starting lineup, we want to know about it, and we need to understand what this guy can bring to the table.
Yeah, I agree. We got a little lag here. Oh, then we're back.
We're back.
Andrew Albers, though, pitcher, don't know. Felipe Aumont, don't know.
I would bet money that he's from Quebec, though.
Oh, probably.
I would bet money that he's from Quebec. I mean, look at that last name, look at that first name. That's a Quebec boy right there.
That's a French boy right there.
That's a Quebec boy.
Love it. We all know John Axford, though.
We know about him.
John Axford, obviously, he was a broadcaster for the Blue Jays, and then he had that moment. Do you remember when he just signed to the organization because we needed bullpen help?
Yeah, very vaguely. Yes.
But he never actually played for the big leagues, big league team. He went to the minors. So,
right.
You tried. It was a good effort.
39-year-old. I mean, he's had a career. He's done stuff in the majors. I mean, this is going to be a guy in the bullpen that can contribute. Probably going to come out in the middle innings or anything like that. I hope that he's not coming out later than the middle innings.
Oh, God, no.
But, I mean, he's fine. You know, this is decent. Look at that 2011 season.
12 years ago. He was Cy Young 9.
Very relevant.
MVP 17. That's actually kind of crazy, though. MVP 17. 46 saves, 100.
46 saves. Holy shit.
1.95 ERA.
Wow. That
crazy.
is actually an incredible year.
Is John Axford going to be that, or 54-17? Probably more like the 4 or 5, honestly.
But you know what? At the very least, this is a guy who's competed in the major leagues before. The moment will not be too bright. So John Axford, part of the bullpen. There you go. Who else we got?
Love it. Matt Brash.
We
know Matt Brash.
That's a name that I know, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Matt Brash, Canadian boy, 24 years old. This is a Seattle Mariner. ERA 4.44 last year. I mean, a decent amount of innings. Obviously, we have not seen the best yet of Matt Brash, but this clearly is a dude with a lot of potential, and maybe he shows up the World Baseball Classic.
Former 4th rounder, all right, and drafted in that Padres system at the time. I think this guy, maybe just like a Jordan Romano many years ago when he wasn't accepted on Team Canada, maybe he's got some potential. Maybe he actually dominates some dudes. I'll be down for that.
P, dude. This guy's got the stuff, maybe. I don't know. Moving on. Also, 47 people in here right now. Please hit the like and the subscribe button, everybody. Comment down below. How far do you think that Canada is actually going to go in this tourney? I'm hoping that we at least, put up a bit of a fight here. Put
I
up
hope
a little
so.
bit of a fight.
You know, and we're gonna look at. I have the schedule up. We'll look at it after we break down all the players and give our predictions. But I mean, if we could take one game, that'd be fun.
100%.
I think we could take one game.
I mean, I think we're playing Great Britain at some
Oh,
point. Like,
yeah.
That's got to be a W, man.
Yeah,
Like that
absolutely.
has to be a W. Mitch Bratt.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
I
don't
know, man. Trevor Brigden.
Now, for some reason, Trevor Brigden is ringing a bell to me.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Good things, though,
Let's
maybe.
try.
Good things.
Brigden.
Trevor Brigden.
Okay.
I don't know if this is what you were thinking of.
Tampa Bay Rays?
Is this what you were thinking?
I think,
because he's never actually played.
He's never played, but for some reason his name is like so familiar to me.
Okay, what did he do in the minors?
He's my brother's. Oh, he played against my brother's teams. That's who it is, from North York, and he's the same age as my brother.
Okay.
Okay, this is why he's ringing a bell.
Right. There you go, there you go. What has he done in the minors? Has he been okay?
Has he been good?
He's done good.
Not bad.
He's done good stuff.
Not bad.
You know, like definitely not major league level, but like he's done good stuff. So.
Hey, Trevor Brigden's low-key good. Wow, that's crazy that this rung a bell for me. Craziness.
Damn.
Craziness.
Okay,
Good
there
for
you go. Trevor Brigden right there, coming out of the pen. We like to see it. Indigo Diaz.
No.
I'm not familiar, but I like the name. Can we look it up just based
Okay,
on the name?
okay.
I really
Indigo
like the name.
Diaz.
Indigo Diaz. Like that really sounds to me like somebody that you do not want to mess with. Like he will definitely screw you up.
24
years
very
old.
young this team.
Young dude. What have we done? Barely, really good.
Okay,
really
309
good.
or 308, excuse me.
2.31 though.
Oh
in
yeah,
minor league career so
hell
far.
yeah. Okay, I'm down. Look at our bullpen, looking like the Toronto Blue Jays.
I wonder what team, because obviously that guy has to be prospect. Like he's definitely a pro. I wonder what team has Indigo. Does it say on here?
It should. Drafted by Atlanta.
Atlanta Braves.
Doesn't
in
really, yeah.
2019. Well, I mean, it's probably an Atlanta Braves prospect then.
Yeah.
Probably an Atlanta Braves prospect.
Love it. Okay, keep going. RJ Frueri, I don't know. No. Adam Lowen, don't know. Scott Matheson, do you know Scott Matheson? Why is that name also ringing a bell?
I don't know, man.
Scott.
I mean, Scott's a pretty normal name.
Oh, I know why. He used to pitch.
Oh.
He's 30. He's 38 now. That's why. Oh my God, he barely played.
Dude, what has he been doing?
Where are you?
Minor leagues? Has he been in the minors this whole time? Like, what's going on?
Oh, he played in Japan?
Japan, maybe.
He must have played in Japan.
It must have been, yeah, he's got to be over in Japan, right?
Yeah,
yes.
He played in Japan for quite some time.
He's been in Japan for like basically a decade.
And he was really good.
And he was really good in Japan.
Okay, he's a good bullpen guy.
That makes sense, right? It's like, yeah, because can you imagine we just pulled this guy up like 2011 did? Like, no. He's been in Japan. He's been kicking ass.
Cool.
That's okay, right? Because, I mean, you think about the Japanese team. Their team is effectively made up of guys like Scott Matheson.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like dudes that like can show up, can compete, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
We're getting a question coming in here saying, what about Romano? There is no Romano, man. Romano decided to commit to Team Italy, and then last second, he backed out. So, no Romano at all. The reason he was going to go with Italy was because, like, 4 years prior, Team Canada did not accept him onto the squad. So, like, I think, and Italy did. So, he was like, I'm going to show them some love. Whatever, man. It kind of sucks, though. It would have been nice to have him.
I know. He would have been, like, the closer. He'd have been the guy. And that would have been sick. But, oh, well. Moving on, though,
I wonder
folks.
who our the guy is.
I think it's, like, Matt Brash.
Yeah?
Probably.
I
mean, like, who else?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah, so
anyone.
honestly, somebody comment down below. Like, do we have a locked-in closer, or is it going to be kind of like a situational thing, or like a matchup thing, or something like that?
Maybe matchup.
Yeah,
who knows?
Like, you might not even have time to like establish. Oh, you're the closer. You know, We're just going to go off of what we're feeling today.
All right, next one. Yeah, no Pop either. He won't be here, so that's kind of sucky. Also, continuing, Nick Pivetta. We know Nick Pivetta.
This is a name.
This is
an actual name.
He's considered our number 2 starter on the team.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, as a number 2 in the World Baseball Classic, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
A 4.56 ERA. Like, obviously, he's struggled.
Yeah.
With a 5.02 career ERA, but this is the World Baseball Classic.
But you know what? I will come in and I'll say this right now. A lot of the elite pitchers I've noticed are not participating.
Yeah,
a lot of the pitchers aren't participating because I think when you know a lot of the batters are because they need to get in the rhythm. Like they're gonna have like 600 at bats anyways, right? But for pitchers, it really is about like getting up to speed. You don't want to overexert yourself because you don't want to go from 0 to 100 in what is going to be a highly competitive game. Like, you do need to give your all. This isn't spring training. So it feels like a lot of pitchers aren't going to be in it. So actually, Nick Pivetta as the number 2, it's not that bad.
No, I agree, man. Like, and that's why Jordan Romano's not going in it. Like, a lot of pitchers aren't. So, all right, screw it. I like it. Nick Pivetta.
Also, everybody, is it just... Oh, no. It's just
it's just your screen for some reason.
I was going to say, we look way out of focus.
Yeah. Continuing on, Cal Quantrill, he's the ace. He is the ace. He's the guy who I believe, because we'll see in a little bit, we faced Team USA.
It's his birthday today!
Oh, happy birthday, Cal! That's cool. I've never seen that
before either, actually.
Happy birthday, Cal.
Cool, man.
Can't wait to see you represent your country soon, but I think he's going to be the one going up against Team USA. If you're going to, because there's 4 back-to-back games.
Right.
If you're going to unload him, you're going to unload him against the best
Because game
team.
1 is Britain.
Britain, yeah.
Right, so game 1 is Britain. Game 2 is obviously
USA.
the big one. Like, and let's face it, guys, we're going to walk in as the heavy underdog, as we
100%.
should be. But you need to have your guy. Cal Quantrill is a dude who can 100% compete at the highest of levels.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it's obviously going to be an incredibly difficult
facing an all-star team.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult to go through that team. But he's done it before, right? He's pitched against pretty much all of those guys before. So he can do it again.
Let's hope, Cal. Rooting for you, man. Don't know Evan Rudke. I don't know why there's a J at the end. It's silent.
Yeah.
Noah Scuro. Don't know. Cade Smith sounds familiar, but I think I'm thinking of Caleb Smith.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, I like Caleb Smith. Like, if this is Caleb Smith, then, you know.
Not anymore. Curtis Taylor. That's ringing a bell to me.
Okay.
Let me just
give it a look up. Give it a look up here. As we're saying, guys, like, we are learning along with you folks. Like, we wanna be as informed as possible, and we're not.
Blue Jay!
Shut the hell up.
That's why.
Shut the hell up.
But he's not a Blue Jay anymore. He's on the Cubs now.
Okay. But they haven't updated it. Dude, he's got to be like, not anybody. They haven't updated his photo.
God.
No disrespect to my buddy over here. No disrespect. I want the best for him. But, like, you literally haven't updated the photo in, like, several years, right?
Okay.
Has he ever played in the major leagues?
No.
If you go to Overview, though, click on Overview, because sometimes it does this thing where it doesn't show anything.
Did he play?
Okay, no.
He didn't.
He literally does not have an overview.
Well, that's okay, Curtis. You good luck in the Cubs organization.
Okay, so I feel like that is a very back half guy. That's a very back half sort of dude. And then Rob Zastrinsky, I hope I'm saying that properly. I'm not familiar with him, but that is our pitching staff, everybody. So I'll be honest, as we said, a lot of names that we are not super duper familiar with here. There is some absolute guys there. You know, Nick Pivetta, Cal Quantrill, Matt Brash, right? It's like there's guys here. John Axford's a dude, right? You have guys here, but you know, it's not at the same caliber as maybe the United States or the Dominican Republic or you know, so on and so forth.
Hopefully we can get a W out of one of these guys for sure, but we'll see. Now let's look at the lineup that I think has a bit more star power.
Before we do, though, big shout out here to Katie Flower Smith, our YouTube member, who says, it's my husband's birthday today, too, and I'm sitting here watching Blue Jays today.
Yo!
Well, happiest of birthdays. I'm not sure if your husband is watching along with you right now, Katie, but happiest of birthdays to him. If he is or if he isn't, please relay that message. I hope that once you are finished watching us, you guys go, you celebrate, you go out to dinner, you have a nice bottle of wine, whatever it is that you guys like to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely live it up. Dude, it's so nice when you get your birthday on a Friday or a Saturday.
Oh, amazing.
It's I think my birthday's going to fall on a fucking Monday this year.
Dude,
that's the worst.
Because that's what happens. Like, it goes, like, it inches closer and closer. Like, I'm going through that phase right now where it's, like, it's during the week. I think it's a Thursday, so I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to the weekend.
Yeah, no, I think because I was looking at everything because it's actually going to be on the weekend, right, of the opening weekend, right?
Right,
so I'm taking off the 30th, I'm taking off the 31st, and then you have April 1st, April 2nd, and then it's fucking Monday, which is my birthday, and I'm back to work, right? So that's kind of like my birthday weekend, so we got to party it up that weekend.
Absolutely. Well, let's keep going, guys, because we're definitely going to party it up when we're watching Team Canada. Catchers, I don't know the Kellen Delgan guy, but we do know Bo Naylor.
I do know Bo Naylor.
And, speaking of Bo Naylor, his brother, I'm sad that Josh isn't playing. You know, he would have been really cool to see, but, that would have made the lineup, like, really interesting.
Has Bo actually made his debut yet?
I believe so.
He's
yeah.
made his debut, right? Like
I
he's
believe
not
so.
just a prospect at this point.
No,
like, he
no.
has come up and done
Yeah,
stuff.
he has come up for a little bit last year.
Very small sample. Well,
literally 8 plate appearances.
Nothing at all. Yeah. Okay,
Struck,
so,
oh my God, he struck out 5 times.
Well, I mean, whatever.
He's
right?
nervous. He was nervous.
Yeah.
But he's going to be the catcher. But there's lots of good. Oh my God, when you have 8 ABs and so negative 100.
Oh, I've never seen that
Wow.
before either, bro. That is atrocious. But
obviously,
clearly, he accumulated negative .2 WAR
How?
in 2 games.
How?
Because he was that bad, I guess.
Wow.
Anyways, this is nothing, guys. He's 22 years old. He's
gonna be good.
He is regarded as being one of the higher end catching prospects in the league right now. Not Gabriel Moreno, but definitely a higher end catching prospect. And I think Cleveland's kind of looking at him as being the guy for the future for them. So we wish him nothing but the best. If he's anything like his brother, then he's going to be awesome.
He's going to be really awesome. All right, well, let's go over to the infield like his brother. You got Freddie Freeman. He's going to be, obviously, he's the superstar. He's the superstar of the
100%.
team. He could have went to Team USA, goes to Team Canada. We love him for it.
Is there anybody on this team that is of the same caliber as Freddie Freeman?
No.
Like, I think the
Hall of Famer?
Yes, for sure. But I mean, right now, right now. The closest one, in my opinion, is Cal Quantrill, maybe, and maybe Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah. But in terms of, position player, there's no one really even close to him.
No, I mean, Freddie Freeman's absolutely the man. You know what you're going to get out of Freeman. Even though I think he's pushing, 34, 35 right now. He is still at the top of his game. Yeah, he's our man. He's the man. He's the man.
And you got Eduardo Julian. We don't know, but we do know our boy, Otto Lopez. That's what's up.
Represent Blue Jays prospect right here. And I just want to, I guess this is a really good kind of, I guess just benchmark or comparison for how this team is made up and why, I'll be honest, I think I want to see a lot more Canadian kids start playing baseball.
Yeah.
Because Otto Lopez is ranked 20th or something in the Toronto Blue Jays prospect system. Ranked 20th. He will not really have a job on the Toronto Blue Jays, but he should start. He's going to start.
Because, dude, if you look at his minor league, his all levels of minor leagues, he has a 302 batting average.
He's not bad.
He's going to start.
He's going to start, man. He is going to be a player on Team Canada.
What's
but
crazy,
that really does go to show how it's how I think a lot of Canada is starting to get there a little bit more. Yeah. But it's United States.
Oh yeah, it's not even close.
They're so far ahead.
They're not even close. The programs and I'll say from my perspective, the programs in Canada are very, very lacking in funding. Right. Like the most advanced programs that we have in Canada are given by the high schools in America. Those are just you go to high school, you have just as much training and all year round as the most advanced levels here in Canada. So that just shows the difference.
And also too, it's not even it is the program, but it's not even just the programming. It's just the mindset of this isn't the sport that we gravitate to when we're growing up, right?
It's hockey.
It's obviously hockey, right? I mean, we knew at our high school, there was a bunch of guys.
Soccer.
Yeah, hockey is the thing. That is the sport that people gravitate to, and obviously if this was hockey, it'd be a very different story.
Yeah.
But I think baseball is slowly getting there. Slowly
but surely. But it's funny, he's Dominican, but so he must have some Canadian parents.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what. So he must have chose Team Canada because he knew that he would start.
Probably.
Otto Lopez.
Yeah, he would not be starting in the Dominican Republic.
I don't think he even makes the team.
No, he doesn't make the team.
He doesn't make the team. But in Canada, he makes the team.
Yeah. So thank you, Otto. Then you got another Blue Jay guy, Damiano Palmigiani, something like that. He's a Blue Jay. Parmesan. I'm afraid to even spell his name here. Damiano. Damiano. See, I already forgot it. Yeah, it's Damiano. Sorry, Damiano.
Oh, crap.
Oh, my gosh. This is going to be painful. Pal Meg Iani.
There you go.
Let's go.
Oh, my God. There's no photo.
There's nothing.
There's no photo.
Okay. But he has an 831 OPS.
How old is he?
He is...
23.
23.
Okay, so he's a young boy.
That's fine.
He's a very young boy. Probably similar simulation because it shows here that he's Venezuelan,
This one's a fun one by Trainer. He is third in home runs in the Jays organization.
Wow, shout out to Trainer right
There
there.
you go.
Coming up with the freaking stats right now. But another interesting one, right, where it's like he's Venezuelan. Most likely, does he make the team? Does he not make the team? Like, it's a little bit closer than Dominican, but like I guarantee he would not have started even if he did make the team. He might have a chance to get ABs here on Canada.
Absolutely. All right, let's keep going. Abraham Toro. We know all about Abraham Toro. Canadian boy who was traded to the Seattle Mariners. Is he still on the Seattle Mariners?
Bad year.
He's on the Milwaukee Brewers now, but he did have a bad year
last year, didn't he?
Yeah. Wow. There was promise. I remember looking at these numbers when he got traded, and I was like, oh, he's getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
The average is going up.
Yeah.
No. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
and
not.
like he did have some like decent defense there for a little bit, anyways. But
-0.8 WAR.
Team
sorry.
Canada.
It's tough. It's the majors. It's tough.
Tough.
He might still start because he is a major leaguer in terms of talent.
At the end of the day, compared to some of the other guys,
Yeah.
like he plays with the other players that he will be playing against. He plays with them on a regular day basis.
Right.
Maybe not for much longer if he keeps hitting what he hits.
Sorry, Abraham.
Andy Yerzy.
Don't know this guy.
Interesting name right there. Not familiar. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, well. Well, that's the infield guys. Obviously, that's kind of like one of our better
So going
players.
through this right now, it's like Freddie Freeman obviously starts. Otto Lopez starts.
I think he starts. I think Abraham starts. Because Abraham...
What is Abraham's positioning?
He plays second and third.
Okay.
Otto also plays second short.
So Otto is second baseman?
Second base.
Freddie Freeman's, obviously first man. Bo Naylor's catcher. Who is shortstop?
Someone's got to be a shortstop. I don't know.
Is it Damiano?
I'm not sure. Oh, is it Damiano?
Is it Damiano the guy?
No. I don't know.
So maybe you do Damiano at second base and then you have Otto Lopez at shortstop.
Sure.
Maybe that's what you do.
Maybe we're running these guys. Who knows? Well, it's pretty weak infield other than Freddie, but it is what it is. Team Canada, baby.
Team Canada, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Figuring out the outfield now. Owen Casey.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know. Denzel Clark also kind of sounds familiar, but still don't know. But obviously Tyler O'Neill, folks. That's the big name
and
right
Aiden
there.
coming in here saying, can you check out the USA roster? We definitely can after we're finished with Canadian. For the 61 people in here, please, if you haven't already done so, hit the like button, guys. Can we bump this thing up to 25 likes?
Let's do it.
I feel like that's easy. Come on. We can do it. If you haven't used your like already, then please definitely do so. We're going to get into the USA roster. And if you haven't checked out my video that I posted earlier today, take a look at that video. The Dominican team it's nasty. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So now going with Tyler O'Neill, obviously last year, still 101 OPS, like still solid, had lots and lots of power. Like, geez, Louise.
Oh, dude. His fucking upper body.
Oh, it's insane, dude. If you ever see a photo, can we look at it?
Up.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's goals for sure that I will never achieve. Like his upper body is insane,
oh my God. Bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, like
that's a baseball player.
That is a
dude,
man.
For real. Like I had never see baseball players this jacked.
Yeah.
Like this is a jacked individual.
Like that is, he looks like a football player.
Yeah.
He looks like he is a edge rusher or like he's like that's a big man.
Insane, bro.
That's a big man.
Like it's like how do you move with all that muscle? I don't know.
Well, apparently he can because he's exceptional at defense. And also has, well, obviously a crap load of power with those many muscles.
Yeah.
So Tyler O'Neill is definitely our guy as well. Looking at this lineup right now, I mean Jared Young.
I don't know these guys.
Yeah, I don't know these guys.
Sorry.
But looking at our lineup right now, just basing it off of this, does Tyler O'Neill lead off?
Yeah, I think Tyler O'Neill leads off. He's got lots of speed.
Yeah. Freeman.
You could throw Freeman second or third, but you'd probably throw up Bo Naylor probably second.
Somewhere in there. I think Otto Lopez is actually pretty high in this lineup.
Otto Lopez actually could. Otto Lopez could bat second.
It's possible, man.
Bo Naylor maybe like fourth or something. Tyler O'Neill's got a ton of power, so maybe you go. Just an idea, a theory. Maybe you go lead off is like Otto Lopez with the high batting average, Bo Naylor. Then you got Freddie, and then with the power of Tyler O'Neill batting fourth. I think
not horrible.
That'd be an interesting 1, 2, 3, 4. Abraham Toro probably fifth.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of fall off.
And then
from
like
there.
the rest of the dudes who we don't
We
actually
don't know.
know.
We don't know.
They play as well.
Okay, you know what? That overall, that's not
Good.
horrible. It's not good. it's well, but let's talk about this. Okay, so that was the breakdown of the roster. We're gonna finish off with this by just talking about the actual who we're facing and who do we think we could beat. I'm not too familiar with many of these rosters.
Right.
But
I took a look at them. I mean, like, I only know the guys that I know of, obviously.
Okay. Well, first off, let's look at this. We got on Sunday, March 12th, we've got us versus Great Britain. Now, I know that Great Britain's roster, I don't even want to look it up.
It really is
it's
like
not anything.
I actually don't know if they have a major leaguer.
No, they have one, and
Right.
it's that Dodgers guy in the system, but he came up for a little bit last year. But that's their guy.
Yeah, okay, so that's the thing. Like, people in Great Britain, like, baseball is not a thing.
No.
I mean, like, they are fucking incredible at soccer over there.
But baseball ain't a thing.
But baseball ain't it.
And here's the thing, he only took to the team of Great Britain because he'd play because he's American,
Right.
but his parents are from Great Britain.
Yeah, and
that's the only reason why.
Cool, like, definitely cool, right? Like, I love Great Britain. I think they're great. We're gonna slap them.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna slap them.
We should anyway.
We should slap Great Britain.
I mean, baseball's a crazy sport, but like, come on, boys.
Come on,
Like,
come on. We gotta get this W. Now the next day we're facing Team USA.
This is
an obvious L.
It's an L.
I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, man.
Like,
Why
I
would
guess
we?
to put this in perspective, folks, in my opinion, and I actually don't even think it's this. I think it's worse than this. But it's as if the Houston Astros were playing, the Nationals or something. And it's actually, I think that the Astros are better and the Nationals are worse.
Yeah, because it's basically an all-star team versus
Correct.
the Pirates, like AAA team, but you throw on Freddie Freeman.
Correct.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
It's not even close. We're gonna get slapped. And then we go up against Colombia.
We are at a disadvantage.
Colombia, or is that Venezuela? No,
That's
Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah, Colombia.
We are
at a disadvantage.
So I looked at their squad as well. I mean, the teams that really stood out to me, obviously it was U.S., it was Dominican, and it was Japan. Those are the three. But then I also really liked Puerto Rico. Looks good.
Yeah.
Venezuela looks good. I liked Mexico.
Okay.
Colombia was okay.
They're okay. Yeah,
They're okay.
They got Gio.
Yeah.
Jorge Alfaro. That's a name. Jose Quintana, obviously. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I kind of like our team a little bit better.
Scroll down a bit. What else the hell do they have?
That's
Harold Ramirez is a guy. I mean, kind of. Donovan Solano is a guy.
Diaz. I still like our team a bit better.
Alfaro is a guy.
Alfaro's a guy.
So I mean, here's the thing. The reason that I looked at their team is because you can see all the major league, like they have a lot more major leaguers than we do.
Right.
So I mean, they don't have anybody. I don't think they have anybody of the caliber of Freddie Freeman.
Right.
But they definitely have more
It'll be
guys.
Competitive. It'll be competitive. Just because I'm obviously biased, I'll say we take that W. We'll beat them.
We probably have.
I think we're top heavier.
So explain to me exactly how the whole system works, right? Is this kind of like the World Cup where it's like the first round is like a table and then
exactly. We'll break that down in just a moment. We got one more game to go through. See if we actually go through. Mexico's a really good team.
Mexico's a really. We are not.
We got
gonna beat Mexico.
Boy Kirky on that team.
No,
we're not beating Mexico.
I don't think that we're gonna beat Mexico. So right now we're gonna take a look at the Mexican team roster right here.
Just real quick to throw up some names.
Oh my goodness! Shout out right now to Mike Knoll saying,
Oops.
I'm sorry that I'm just seeing this now, but hi, British baseball fan watching your stream right here. It's a thing. Shout out, dude.
We're ignorant.
Yeah. I really apologize for kind of crapping on your team a little bit. You guys could definitely be good. I still think that we're gonna beat you. But like, shout out, thank you so much for coming in and tuning in, dude. We really appreciate seeing new faces in here.
Oh yeah.
No,
their pitching staff's insane.
They're definitely better than us. Kirk's obviously incredible. You know, when you look at this thing, you got
Tellez,
Urias. I mean, like
not a bad infield.
And when you just look at it,
oh my god,
it's all major leaguers.
Yeah,
it's all major
Alex
leaguers.
Verdugo. Yeah, we're done. We're gonna get slapped.
We are Mexico. Yeah, that's the thing. Mexico was one of the squads where I was like, this is actually a good team.
It's a good team.
We are probably gonna lose that. So based on what we're saying right now, this is a 2-2 so far.
2-2. USA is going to sweep. Actually, Mexico will put up a fight, but USA should win every single game. There's no reason why.
And how many people move on? 2?
Let's see.
The top 2?
I believe it's top 2. Yeah, because you have the winner and then the runner-up go on. So Mexico, it's going to be USA Mexico.
So the only way that we move on, in my opinion, is we have to. From what we're saying, is we need to exceed expectations and beat Mexico.
Yeah. We have to beat Mexico, and even beating Colombia and Great Britain is like
it's obviously still an ask. Like, this is definitely still an ask. But at the end of the day, we will definitely lose to the United States.
Yeah, 100%.
We have to exceed expectations and beat the other 3 teams.
Yeah, that's tough. Like Mexico, I think they're gonna slap. I don't think we move on. I think it's gonna be U.S. Mexico. But as you can see, what are some other pools here? Shout out to everyone to subscribe. Let's go. Puerto Rico's, Venezuela's really good. Dominican Republic, obviously, in this division. Yeah. Japan, obviously, in this division. Korea's pretty good.
Pool D is really tough because Puerto Rico is very good.
Yeah.
Venezuela is also very good.
Dominican Republic is the beast of the entire
Israel and Nicaragua are nothing.
They're nothing.
But one really good team is going to lose from Pool D.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Pool A is a joke.
I don't even know. Panama,
Panama's
Cuba.
fine.
Cuba's gonna be the best team for sure.
It's Cuba and Panama probably.
Yeah.
The
Chinese. When I saw that China was involved, I was like, wait, what?
Interesting.
I was like, how?
Very interesting, right?
But overall, folks, this is gonna be a crazy quarterfinals because you're gonna have maybe a clash of Dominican, maybe over here too, Dominican and the U.S. going at it. Mm-hmm. They won't be in the championship. Maybe they did that on purpose. I don't know. But,
wow. So, I'll tell you right now, everybody, looking at this table, bet on Japan.
Yeah.
Bet on Japan.
They're going to go to the championship.
They have the easiest route.
They have the easiest route.
When you're looking at Pool C and Pool D, automatically in Pool D, one top-tier team is going to leave.
Yeah.
One top-tier team is going to leave. Okay, 2 of them come in. But then one of those is gone.
Yeah.
And then so Japan just has the best possible route to the finals.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna be based on what you just said right there. Japan, and I gotta go with Dominican Republic.
Dominican,
gotta go with
US,
Dominican.
Maybe Puerto Rico. Those are the 3
so,
from here.
I'm saying Dominicans get a win. Obviously they're the heavy favorites, but Dominican versus Japan. That's the finals. That's my prediction. Any different prediction for you, Nick?
It's hard to root against Dominican Republic right now, but hold on. Can we just pull up the Puerto Rican team really quickly?
Puerto Rican, yeah.
Puerto Rican team. Puerto Rico is actually, I was pretty shocked. I was pretty shocked right here.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, you got it.
Team.
This is a good squad. This is a good squad right here.
Okay, let's see. Marcus
Wow,
Stroman's on Puerto Rico this year?
Look at all these major leaguers that you're seeing right here.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Lopez.
Edwin
Diaz, these are major leaguers that are playing right now. Maldonado,
Christian
Vasquez,
Baez, Lindor,
Edwin
Diaz,
Rosario, Hernandez, right? I'm not saying that they're going to win, but I am saying that this is a team of major leaguers. There is no guy on this team.
That's the difference. All stars.
Yes, good major leaguers is made up of Puerto Rico. They're not as good as Dominican. They're not as good as the United States, but they are really good.
Yeah.
Let's finish off the stream really quickly by looking at the United States. We're not going to be done. We're going to do
we're going to keep going live.
But just for rewatchability standpoint, we have been going for quite a while, and I do want to finish this off with the request of looking at the United States roster.
Yeah.
It is also stupid.
It's gotta be stupid.
Wait, can we look at it from the other route so we can see the that one site that shows the major leaguers and other major leaguers?
I really like that. I don't know if it's here or not because it's probably gonna be filtered by a bunch of U.S. articles.
Right. True.
So. Here it is.
Perfect.
Okay, so Daniel Bard we know, Cortez. Kendall Graveman.
Bednar? David Bednar.
David Bednar. There you go.
Kershaw,
Clayton Kershaw, Lance Lynn.
Nicolas, Ottavino, Presley.
Oh, man.
You know, Brady Singer
Raleigh,
is good. Wainwright's really good. Devin Williams is incredible.
Their pitching is really good in terms of if you were to grab on a team. I think there's better teams with better pitching, like for sure.
So here's the thing. I disagree because I was looking at these guys earlier, and this is what I was talking about with teams like not including their pitching, right?
See, what was the team that we're looking at before? Was it this team? Mexico? Mexico's got a crazy good rotation, like Urias, Urquidy, Walker. Like, that's really good. Those starters right there.
But is that better than Kershaw, Wainwright, Lance Lynn, Nicolas, Nelson, Nestor Cortez? Is that better than all those guys?
Facts, that's facts, yeah. And then for catchers, Real Muto, Will Smith, my God. And then they got Higgy as their third. Pete Alonso. Oh, this is just stupid.
It's stupid.
Pete Alonso, Tim Anderson, Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, Jeff McNeil. Like, literally all of them could be on an all-star team. Trey Turner, Bobby Witt, the #1 prospect last year. That's messed up. Mookie, Cedric Mullins, Kyle Schwarber, Mike Trout, Kyle Tucker. That's actually fucked up.
It's stupid. It's so dumb.
That's so messed up.
It's not even remotely close to like what our team.
We're gonna get slapped.
Yeah, like it's
We're gonna get slapped.
It's basically like if we had Freddie Freeman times 9.
Yeah.
You know, that's what their lineup's gonna be.
Dude, and like looking at the rotation, like I think they might play like their 2 or 3 best guys, so we might get like a Wainwright or a Nicolas or Kershaw up against Cal Quantrill. Which is
all, it's basically Cal Quantrill's level, you know?
Yeah,
like these guys are comparable to Cal Quantrill.
Oh my God. Damn, bro. That sucks.
We are going to lose.
Yeah.
We are going to lose, and that's fine, man. Yeah, Ratchet's saying too bad Harper got injured, otherwise he'd be there. Dude, that's the thing. You know what the crazy part is? It's like, this isn't even their best roster.
No.
Like, there's still guys. I mean, Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
He just isn't participating.
No, exactly.
You know, like, where's Jacob
Verlander, DeGrom.
You know, like, they're just not in it. You know? So that's what I mean by
Alec Manoah. Like, literally.
It's like, that's what I mean by these pitchers, where it's like a lot of the pitchers aren't doing it.
Yeah.
Just because it's like they don't want to get out of the rhythm, which is understandable. But literally, the United States could have a much better roster.
And and a lot of people elected to go to other teams. I mean, like Freddie Freeman could be on this team. Stroman, who was on this team a few years ago, could have been on this team.
True.
Like, a bunch of people could have been on this team, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So there you have it, everybody. That's kind of our evaluation right now of where Canada is at. It looks a little bleak. We definitely need to be playing our best if we want to make it through that first round.
Aaron Judge, Matt Needham.
Aaron Judge.
Literally.
You know, like this.
Literally.
The list goes on, right? But guys, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think about this? Who is walking home with the title? I'm really excited that we're gonna get to see some actual like competitive baseball that I kind of care about before baseball.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I like it. A little span of a week, and then it'll be over, and then we're back to spring training. So guys, we're gonna be going live for these games, so stay tuned. Hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we're gonna be here. We want to be with all y'all. Watch Team Canada, hopefully win a game or two.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching.
And go Jays, go! And that's that. All right, guys. So it is the Wine on Wine, of course, every Friday for those who are OGs. We obviously like to take some of your questions. So in capital letters, throw it in the chat. Your questions, we want to answer them. We don't have to talk just about World Baseball Classic. We could talk about anything.
Literally anything, guys. Like I'm an open book right now. Like I'm basically cleaning off my margarita right here, which was not only a double. This was basically a quadruple.
Oh, a quadruple, right?
Right, because it's like based on what I did right there, like it was kind of a quadruple margarita. It's really good. I highly recommend everybody taking part.
So, quick story, Nick. We had a little like friends like get together board game wine night, and Nick made these like strong.
It wasn't
margaritas.
Like, it wasn't.
It tasted strong because like I think there wasn't enough syrup like they would put in like anejo, where it's like it drowns out the strongness of it, but it tasted strong.
I was like, this is totally fine for me.
And then Kayla's like.
Yeah, dude, Dylan didn't even want to have it.
No, because he was driving. He was driving.
What a loser, man. What a loser, you know?
Shout out Dylan, our Twitter handler.
Yeah, for real, man.
Can we see Dominican roster? Absolutely. Dominica, as they call them.
It's also dumb, man. It's also dumb. You know, you could argue. So the way that I look at it is, I personally think that the United States pitching is better. But the actual position players are just stupid from Dominican.
Like Sandy Alcantara, Brian Abreu, Diego Castillo, Johnny Cueto.
Yeah, like you have, in my opinion, you have enough guys. Jimmy Garcia.
Louis Garcia. Jimmy, Jimmy,
exactly. You know,
Javier, who just got that extension today.
Shout out
Rafael Montero's huge.
Yeah,
he's big.
Oh,
Joe, why did we get rid of this guy, bro?
So stupid.
So dumb.
It was so dumb.
Gregory Soto. I think their bullpen's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have, in my opinion, enough pitching.
Yeah.
They have enough pitching to compete. You got a solid ace.
Yeah.
You got multiple other 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of good bullpen.
Yeah.
And
just
then,
save that ace for the US game.
For the big ones.
Yeah.
Like those are the big games. You pitch Sandy. He'll do what he does, right? It's like, and also too, it's like you also have an incredible number 2 in Javier.
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
An incredible number 2, right?
Exactly.
So you have the guys that you need.
And Louis Garcia. I mean, he dipped down last year, but I'm not really high on him.
And then you also have this lineup, which is nuts.
Like
Sanchez.
That's probably the worst guy.
That's the worst guy. But you got Adames.
We can forget about Cano.
Devers.
Franco. Guerrero. Machado.
Marte.
Peña.
Segura.
This is fucked for me. Hernandez. Jimenez. And Julio. And Juan. You're going to have to bench one of these guys?
And then you have Nelson Cruz.
Oh my God. Also,
shout out to Ari right here coming in and saying David Peralta to the LA Dodgers. Been a minute since I've been in the streams, but loving it as usual. Shout out and thank you, Ari. We really appreciate you coming in here and giving us that donation of $6.99. We know what's up, bro. Wow, did he actually?
Yeah, he did. I saw that today. It was like middle of work day. I saw that.
Missed it completely.
See him in. You know, if it was to Blue Jay, I'd be like, oh my God, stream. Because like we've been kind of talking about David Peralta here for a while. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, honestly, good for LA. They need some outfield depth. So like, good for them. Yeah.
No, I mean, I kind of felt like the final well, I guess there's still Robbie Grossman.
And Profar, but I don't even like Profar, honestly, that much.
Well, I definitely like Profar, just not for what he's been rumored
What
wanting.
He wants,
you know,
yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, I would love to have Jurickson Profar on
the bench. Oh my God.
I wouldn't even start him, dude. I mean, he's the second baseman, in my opinion. He's the second baseman. He's the second baseman.
We gotta look.
He's the second baseman, bro.
For me,
he scored like 100 runs last year.
Oh shit, that's my bad.
He's the second baseman.
Like his career was what was throwing me off, but
yeah, he had a good year last year. He would definitely be. You sign this guy, he is 1000% the second baseman for this season. I don't know what he is defensively, but like
his OPS is on batting is okay. He gets on base a decent amount. Yeah, I don't know.
Look at the production
because
that
he batted at the top of the lineup a lot for the Padres. That's why he scored so many runs.
Padres were a playoff team.
Yeah, well, you know, he's in the mix. You know, he'd definitely, obviously, if you'd get the start, he'd be competitive for the start. But
I mean, I don't know, man. I see this guy better than Merrifield, better than
I think he's better than Merrifield,
batting wise at least. You know, this would be.
But for
guy.
like 10 million, I'm like, fuck that. You know, like
it all depends.
You know?
It all depends how much money. I could also see, and let's face it. I mean, I don't want to crap on him too hard here because this kind of feels like a dude to me that could go the Marcus Semien route, depending on the contract that he gets.
Like a 1 year.
If he got a 1 year, I feel like he would do really good.
Yeah.
1 year, I feel like he'd do really good.
I mean, this was his best year in 2018, but like second best year in terms of the OPS.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, he's a guy. He's a guy that at the end of the day, he would be better than our current second baseman.
Yeah.
Offensively, at least. I'm not super familiar with his defense.
Right. I know in the outfield he's crap. That's the words
in the outfield.
Yeah, there's a lot of highlights of him like fucking up in the outfield.
Okay, well,
you know,
I mean that's kind of like that makes sense. He doesn't play. He
doesn't play as a play outfield. He's the second baseman. You know,
like that. Okay,
the Padres just throwing fucking infielders in the outfield.
Yeah.
Like Tatis is a right fielder this year,
which I understand, and I think it's fine for Tatis because like he's so young. he's so athletic, and at the end of the day, like, you've come out...
He wasn't good at shortstop.
He wasn't good at shortstop. You've come out and said it yourself, like, outfield, because where's he playing? Is it left
Right
field?
fielder. That's the easiest. That's
God,
the easiest one.
Yeah, like, that's like probably exactly. It is the easiest one. So.
That's why you put fucking Tio over there.
Yeah,
wow.
for real.
Wow, I really hope that like middle of the year, just a total side note, talking about the Blue Jays right now. In the middle of the year, I'm like, wow, thank God we got rid of Teo and Lord because of the defense. Because I remember so many Teo moments in right field, like fucking up.
Yeah.
Like so many, like I'm walking to the ball.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like play baseball. You know, but you're gonna have George out there grinding.
I'm telling you right now, man. This has to be a different team.
It has to be.
It has and so. And I'm scared. Because this is my own personal shit that I'm going through right now. But I'm scared because I remember like walking into this football season. The whole narrative was that my favorite team, we were gonna go down this route. Like this was the route where it was like we're defense focused. Like we are gonna be an elite.
But you
defense.
also lost your like one of your best players.
But dude, I mean, like we had so many. We were walking in. Everyone heralded us as being top 5 defense in the NFL. We were supposed to be so many guys that we had on this squad, and then it just flopped completely. Right. So I'm really hoping that narrative doesn't happen.
It's a hope. Yeah, I don't see it happening like because football's a bit different, where it's like you have so many games to prove that you're a good defense. Whereas in baseball you have 162, and it's like you've been doing this repetition day in and day out, and it's like you should be good. You know, if you're a good defender, you continue to be a good defender.
I absolutely understand. But I will also throw, like, football, baseball, very different. Sports, the same, though. And shit goes wrong in sports. So I'm just putting it out in the universe. I agree with you.
Take it back.
Well, no.
Don't put it out there.
I agree with you. I think it's different. But I also thought this last thing was different.
I know.
So it's like,
but take it back. Don't let the universe take hold of your thoughts. Retract.
All right.
Retract. We're gonna be elite.
We're gonna be elite.
We're gonna be great defensively.
Elite.
Stellar.
I'll be honest though. It's I think that every defensive play that goes down, it's gonna be under a fucking microscope.
Oh, 100%.
It's gonna be under a fucking microscope.
If anyone fucks up, it's like.
Yeah, like
you fucked up.
You know, and because you know it's gonna happen where it's gonna be like.
Oh, we're gonna be the ones.
Well, no, but he fucked up, and then he's gonna fuck up like a game later. And then it's going to be like, what's going on?
Then we've got a video coming out here.
100%.
And y'all are going to say, I already know this narrative. Y'all are going to say, give it some time, boys. Like, relax.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys. Like, all the things that we pointed out last year when you guys were like, give us some time, they reared their ugly heads in that 8-1 loss. And everything that we said, defense, a lack of consistency, consistency. It reared its ugly head in that loss. Dude, I'm just saying.
I had to go back, guys. I'm editing a trailer for y'all for 2023. I had to go back and watch our reactions and watch our like post-game reaction and get like sound bites from that, and like we were not happy. And it reminded me, I was like, oh yeah, we were fucking inconsistent as hell. We were so inconsistent.
We buried our heads in the sand.
We just buried.
Yeah.
Buried exactly. All season. But it came out. Cause I remember I grabbed a soundbite where I was like, this team's been like inconsistent all year long, and we convinced I said this. I remember this. We convinced ourselves that we were going to be fine once it came to the postseason,
100%.
And we did.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Like, it was all of the problems, we saw them throughout the whole year.
We saw it, but we
didn't fix them. And again, I mean, this is why I say that sports is the same. Because the previous year of watching football, I had a great football team, but the one problem that was throughout the whole season was the special teams sucked.
Yeah, guess what happened?
The special teams sucked. And we all were like, well, it's not a big deal. Like, you know, whatever. Like, we're still a great team. But when the moments that it mattered,
the special team blew it.
The special team sucked and blew it. And it's the same with the Blue Jays. In the moments that mattered, the defense blew it. The bullpen blew it.
In the first game, the offense was quiet. Like, So I wonder what the story's going to be this year, folks. What's the story going to be this year?
What's going to hurt me this time around?
Yeah, dude, this is going to be, and we're kind of getting sidetracked, but I hope y'all are enjoying the content.
Whatever, man.
Grab it, subscribe, and like if you guys are still watching. But like, I really, this is our 4th season watching this team.
Like on camera.
On camera.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think, though. Eh?
It is, yeah.
4th season watching, and I really wonder, what's the story this time? 2020, the story was, we're blooming. It was exciting. We lost the postseason. I was happy.
It was COVID too. Right?
It was COVID.
It was this like frantic. We don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Like, how many games do we need to win?
I'm just happy to be here and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like I remember like we were getting swept by the Yankees. We're putting like bags overhead, but we were laughing. It was a good time because we were still going to make playoffs at that point, and we knew we were making playoffs.
Yeah.
But then 2021 was like, okay, like what's the next step? Oh my God, we almost did it. Oh, we just missed, but good try, guys.
Yeah.
Last year was like bitter. Last year was like, why aren't we getting even better?
Dude, it's gonna continue to get worse.
I know it's gonna get worse
because
unless we get better.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, and I remember when we walked into last year. Our expectations were, mine anyways, was we have to make playoffs.
We have to make playoffs, and we did it.
We just made that expectation.
Yeah,
we did not overexceed.
Well, we were number 1 in the wild card
100%.
In that regard,
but
we didn't win a game.
We didn't win a fucking.
We didn't win a single game.
So it's almost like the kid in the class who did the project, but also said a big one of these while he was finishing the project.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you for making playoffs.
But like
now I need to see you. Like, for me, honestly, you need to make the ALCS this year.
That's the so I was gonna ask you, is that your expectation?
Yes.
ALCS?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and make it.
Okay.
And then be actually competitive in it.
Okay.
This is the step. This is the next step.
Here's my thing. My expectation is ALDS, and the reason why I say that is because you're talking steps. That's a step that's easier to achieve. Like, if you make wild card, win the wild card. Go to the ALDS. If you're in the ALDS already, that means you won the division. You've already satisfied my expectation, kind of, by getting to that next level. So for me, it's ALDS. If we lose that, I'll be upset. I'm not gonna be happy. I think I'm gonna be frustrated for sure. But it's my expectation.
But Adam, when it's because look at our window. How long? How many years do we have of this?
3.
So for you, so based on your expectations right now, I imagine that the following year would be, now we
ALCS. Then it's World Series.
But do we win the World Series?
I don't know.
You know, it's like we have to. There's got to be a year in here where we take a big leap.
I know, but that's the thing is, sports. It's never gonna be that easy of an upgrade. It's gonna be.
Sure it is, dude. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles this year. Shit, like things
Okay. I'm talking in terms of like this year we make wild card. This year we make ALDS. This year it's not that progression, right? It could be next year we could be in the World Series, right? 100%. You know what I mean? Like, so in the next 3 years, let's talk about it this way. In the next 3 years, do you expect us to be, because we got Bo for 3 years, we got Vlad for 3 years, you got all of our top 4 starting pitchers for 3 years. A lot of our bullpen are probably still gonna be around. And Varsho's gonna be here for 3 years. A lot of our core pieces are gonna be here for 3 years. Do we make the World Series? Your expectation is World Series in that time?
I remember when we started this show, this podcast, this was a conversation that happened quite a lot. And the question was back then was 5 years. It was 5. It was like, what is 2020? Exactly. Yeah. Like, what is, so by 2025.
Yeah.
I'm sticking by what we both said, which was we need to win a World Series by 2025. Like, that's what this is.
Fucked,
that is
that is within the window, yes, that we are speaking of.
Like, but we have to. Like,
I know.
Like, if we're Yankee fans, we expect this shit. Like, if we're Dodgers fans, we expect this shit. Like, get it done. Get it done.
It's obviously hard. It's a less chance that we don't, or that we do win a World Series, obviously. My expectation is that in 3 years, we have to be in the World Series. One of them, at least. That's my expectation. If we don't achieve the World Series win, of course I'm going to be disappointed. Of course. This is the window. We have to win it. But we got to if we don't get there in 3 years, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I want heads on a spike in a hypothetical term. People got to be held accountable. Maybe Vladdy's gone. Like, this is shit that's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
that's it. That's my expectation. World Series. It's got to be in the next 2 years.
Well, that's why we have gone, and I say we, I mean, people are going to comment down below, oh, you're not on the Blue Jays. I know I'm not on the Blue Jays, but I think that I put in enough work right now to own the title of saying we.
I think we could say we. Everyone could say we.
Everybody can say we right here. I think that we collectively here need to completely lost my train of thought.
I know.
But we need to hold ourselves more accountable, and that's what we did this offseason.
Yeah.
Which was get more serious. I found it again. We need to
Yeah.
get more serious, and that's what we're doing. And they realized that we can't just, oh, you know what? Maybe we'll make playoffs this year, and that'll be great. No, fuck that shit. Rodgers is spending how much money?
Yeah.
We're over the luxury tax, Alvin.
Yeah.
We're over the luxury tax.
I know, bro.
We have to make ALCS, in my opinion. We have to make ALCS.
Okay.
How many years is Springer?
I'm gonna say 2 wins in the ALDS. Okay, you know what? I actually kind of said it myself earlier. I would be frustrated if we lost the ALDS. I think, you know what? You're right. I think making ALCS would satisfy me.
Yes.
It would satisfy.
I'd be like, okay, we made a progression.
At least we put a push.
We made a progression.
Yeah, progression.
We showed, and I think that's what it is for me. You need to show me that when the lights are the brightest, in the critical moments, you can be a playoff squad. Yeah. Because that's what they have. That's what they haven't done yet. You can win in the regular season. Yeah. You can score 28 runs in the regular season. Can you do it in the postseason when it fucking matters? I'm not convinced. And anyone that says otherwise is lying to themselves because you haven't seen it.
Dude, I was just thinking of a perspective of Vladdy going up to the plate in the ALDS even. And it's like the heart is pounding like never before, and my brain is in different places. I'm not focused, right? That's what I see. That's what I've seen out of these guys in the last few years when the lights are bright. So, man, here we're gonna be talking right here, 7-8 months from now when it's time for the postseason. What would you? I was gonna finish. Let me finish my thought. And we're going to be reacting to everything that we're talking about right now. We're going to know those answers. But what would you do if we don't make postseason this year?
If
your expectations ALCS and we don't even make postseason.
If the Toronto Blue Jays don't make postseason this year.
Yeah, I'm going to punch a hole in the wall. I want to fucking punch something.
If the Toronto Blue Jays don't make postseason this year, well, it's very difficult to speculate on what you do next, because obviously if we don't make postseason, it means that a lot of our guys that I think have value probably don't have that much value anymore because they weren't that good, or they're hurt, or you know what I mean? Because it's like, but I think that Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro are fired. I think that John Schneider is fired. I think that you engage in conversations about trading Bo Bichette. I think you engage in conversations about trading Guerrero. Like, I think that everybody's fucking fired, bro. Like, how could you build a better team, right? Let's spend another $50 million.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not.
No, you're right. Like, how do you build a better team? I really don't know how.
At the end of the day,
you spend more money. You spend Cohen money.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
But that's unrealistic.
Yeah,
you have to show results. This is results time. If you don't give me results, Ross, Mark, Schneider,
Brady's saying it. Front office gets fired.
It's all gone.
I agree.
It's all gone.
That's the next step. We fired the manager. The next step in firing management, because it's hard to can't fire players.
Yeah.
Right? Especially when you have them locked down for another 3 years.
Exactly. Like,
it's like, next it's got to be Mark.
Like, you fucked up. Like, you did it. You were.
It's almost like one of these things. Like, look, you did everything to bring these. Like, let's be honest. I have loved what Mark has done. I mean, could have it done better? Sure. But there's elements and factors like another 29 baseball teams trying to grab great players. But I think you grab the players to give us a chance to go to the World Series. So, but if we don't make playoffs, it's just one of those scapegoat things where it's like, well, someone's got to take the blame.
Well, at the end of the day, something needs to be done.
Something needs to be done.
At the end
we
of the
can't
day,
just stand here with our fucking hands in our pants.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if we don't make playoffs, you grabbed us the wrong players. You know, I don't care what your logic was, but you were wrong. So you
like,
need to go.
All the team gets injured. It's like, that was your fault. But that's the thing. That's the scapegoat thing. It's like, sometimes it's like rolling the dice. Like, oh, okay, this dice has 4 sides that are 6, but then 2 sides that are 1. It's like, I will have a good chance, but then there will be that odd time. Like, of course I'm going to grab that die rather than the one that's just like all even. So I'm gonna take the chance.
It's okay. It's a scapegoat thing, but I also think you got to think about this from, like, think about if you're the guy at Rogers, right? The guy that handles how much money Blue Jays, we give out to the Toronto Blue Jays. You're the guy at Rogers. Ross and Mark come into your office for multiple years saying, this is the guy, this is how much we need to pay him, this is the results that you'll get from this. Yeah. Okay, totally. And for several years, it's like, you're not seeing, because let's face it, guys, we have not seen results. We have not seen results.
And I'm going to compliment your thought, because I think this year they went in and said, okay, here's the problem. We thought, even though Teo's a big ticket name, so is Lourdes, they have to go because we got to get more serious.
Yes. And we got to do defense.
We got to focus on defense. So if that flops, it's like, well, you just traded away market value. Yeah. You traded away Teo, who's a big name draw. Yeah. Traded away Lourdes, who's a fan favorite, and it didn't work. But now you're gone.
And if that flops, then clearly your theory, your idea, it didn't work. So you're dumb, and you gotta go.
Wow.
The whole front office gets fired if we don't make playoffs.
And I have seen a comment in the comments. Obviously, we read all your guys' comments as much as possible. And I saw one person when I was talking about in an earlier video room about how the defense is improving and that this is going to be good because the WAR is better than it was last year. I compared last year's WAR from the players we lost to this year's WAR of the players we gained.
Yeah.
And someone commented, and it always stuck up in my mind, was, look, defense doesn't score you runs. Defense, you might get one play a game. Maybe you get one play that turns over a week, or maybe over 2 weeks that changes an out from a base hit. Right. Is that going to change a lot of wins? No. And I thought about it. I'm like, you're right. I don't think a lot would change, but I don't know. Maybe it's beyond just the defensive numbers. Maybe it's the chemistry. Maybe it's the mentality.
And I think that that's part of what the management thought too, right? Because let's face it, right? We were top 3 in offense for 3 years running, and it didn't work.
It didn't work. Let's
it's
help
natural,
out our pitchers.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's natural to, if we're top 3 in offense, this isn't working, I guess we'll go the other side. So I understand. I understand the logic.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, though, you're gonna be fired.
Prevent the runs.
Yeah.
That's it. Just prevent runs, guys. How much longer do you want to go? Do you think we're close to wrap it up?
I think we're close to wrapping it up, but obviously we got to finish this off with what we normally do.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the baseball wordle. We don't have a ton of people in here. We didn't really expect too many people in here talking about World Baseball Classic. This isn't really our YouTube niche, if you will, but we do want to follow it because it's fucking awesome.
It's cool. Man. We're Canadian. We might as well do it.
We're Canadian, and we definitely want to do it. But as you know, for those of you who are regulars, we gotta play baseball Wordle, everybody. This is something that we need your help with. And shit, they're
even showing.
Dude, can we try the other one time?
Oh, I can't do.
Let's do it. We gotta. I'm calling.
Not right now.
After this thing,
we're doing it. So fucking hard. Doing it. But we'll try it. Okay.
We're trying it.
All right.
We're gonna do this one.
And then we'll do the next one.
And then we'll do the crazy one. Okay. So we're gonna do one of these baseball Wordles.
Boom.
And Ahmed says Ryu. Fair enough.
Boom. Good, because I like guessing pitchers. It's in the NL East, and throws left, but not a pitcher, so that doesn't really help. Bats left. A lefty batter from the NL East, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper's not left, is he?
Yeah, he's lefty.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Don't.
Bryce Harper's so good at baseball, man.
I know. Okay, so not on Philly. So it's got to be on Washington, Atlanta, New York Mets.
I wish we were in the mix for signing Bryce
Miami.
Harper when it was Bryce Harper.
Yeah, no, we were a rebuild team
We were
when
so
that was it.
annoying.
We weren't even close.
But, like, imagine if we had, like I like George Springer and all. Like, George Springer's great, but, like, imagine if it was
Bryce Harper.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
like,
know.
that was our guy.
I know.
Fuck, that'd be so good.
He's got to be your favorite player, right? Other than a Blue Jay.
100%.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
absolutely, like...
Him or Cole.
I do like Garrett Cole quite a bit, but, like, Bryce
More
Harper
Bryce
for me
Harper.
is, like... I don't know, man. I think that Bryce Harper is just, like... cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's just like a really...
He's an American baseball player.
Yeah,
Like, when
like-
you think about American baseball players, like you think Bryce Harper.
And honestly, and it's crazy to say this, like the guy's won 2 MVPs and like
Mhm.
is incredible, and I still think he's underrated.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he's still
Like
underrated.
I really do think that like Bryce
It's 'cause
Harper
the league-
is...
It's because literally the league when he came up, like I know you weren't watching baseball when he first came up, but like the league put him like as like you got to be better than Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Like Mike Trout was still coming up around the same time as him, but like you got to be like the best of the best, or anything less you're not.
Yeah.
You know, and like obviously his numbers aren't like Barry Bonds,
Mhm.
but they're still he's won 2 MVPs.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
elite.
He's won 2 MVPs. Like he took his team to the World Series last year.
Yeah.
He was the man in postseason.
He was the man.
Like
I
he's
know.
so good at baseball, dude.
We got Brandon Nimmo coming in from Constantino's.
Is that a good bet? I think that's
He is a lefty, and he's on the what do you call it? The twins, or not twins? Oh my god, the Mets. Brandon Nim. There we go. Boom. Oh, good try. Not on the
Okay.
Mets, but he is a center fielder.
And it looks like we got to go a lot younger too. We're looking at
lot
like
younger.
25. He's around that age.
It's a lefty. Michael Harris. Is Michael Harris a lefty? You got Lindor. It can't be Lindor. It's a center fielder. O'Neal. No, it can't be O'Neal. Michael Harris is the only one coming to my mind. Because it's got to be.
Austin Riley's right?
It's yeah, and it has to be. Yeah, Austin Riley's a third baseman, and he's a righty. It's got to be a center fielder on Atlanta, but so it can't be Acuna. Miami, I don't even know. Chaz Chisholm. I don't know if they updated it. But who's the other team? Washington. Oh God.
I have no idea who's on Washington.
It has to
can't
be a
be
center
Matt
fielder,
Olson, yeah.
a lefty center fielder on one of those teams, guys. I don't even know. Who's a lefty? Lindor's a switch hitter. But it can't be Lindor because it has to be a center fielder. Oh, God. Hey, Dulcimer, J.J. Bleday from the Marlins. You got it. J.J.
Just trust.
Done.
Trust Dulcimer.
Oh, so close. That was a
Good,
great guess.
good guess.
But he's really young. Michael Harris? Is Michael Harris lefty?
Gotta be like super young, bro.
I'm honestly
Do
leaning
it,
Michael Harris at this
yeah.
point.
Try Michael Harris, bro.
Michael Harris the second. Oh, he is a lefty too.
Younger. It's a
What?
prospect.
Wow.
It's a prospect.
On
Washington.
Washington. Damn it. Washington.
We're gonna lose.
Oh my God.
There's no way we can possibly.
Come
get
on,
this.
guys. Who's a Washington center fielder?
Who's gotta be either 19 or
Oh
20.
my God.
He's 19 or 20
I'm not gonna
years
know
old.
this guy.
I have no idea who this is. I have
No
no
clue.
idea who this is, man.
Josh Palacios? That's not a bad guess. Palacios. Got 2 Palacios.
Actually, I did know that.
Oh, good guess. Damn it. Damn, that was a good guess. That was a really good guess. But he's 27. Oh, who? Guys, we might lose this one.
I don't see. I actually can't contribute anything.
Jeremy De La Rosa?
That's it.
Della-
No, wait.
Jeremy, though.
Try it.
I think you're thinking Brian on Miami.
Yeah.
Hey! Let's go, Luca! Hey, he doesn't have a fucking headshot.
That should be illegal.
That should be illegal.
That should be fucking illegal.
That should be illegal. Well, we got it. Hell yeah.
Congratulations to Luca, man. Like that was never gonna happen for me.
All right, you want to do the next one?
I do want to do the next one.
Okay.
So this one is very, very difficult, man.
Ooh, jeez.
And they're only giving us 2.
So it's got to be
teams.
on the right, and then 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. and they gotta have something in common when they intersect. And we could move around the Pirates. So we got Pirates of Miami. Okay, McCutcheon has played on the Pirates. Know that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryu. That's a Dodger and a Blue Jay.
Yeah.
Urena. I think that's a Dodger.
Realmuto is only Phillies.
Philly. Only Phillies.
Stanton's
Nola's only
Miami.
Phillies. Stanton's Miami. Love it. Hosmer is KC and San Diego.
Yeah.
Profar San Diego. And Oakland. Herrera. Alvarez. Depends on the Alvarez. Bellinger is Dodger. So obviously a lot of Dodgers here. Marte is Pittsburgh. And Mets. So obviously we got a lot of common themes here. Strange Gordon, I think.
Muncy is Dodgers.
Muncy's Dodgers. Strange Gordon is Miami. Okay, we're getting a lot of. Let's start organizing.
So hold
here.
up. So let's. Yeah. How about we do, because we know what's what, Bellinger for Strange Gordon.
Bellinger for Strange Gordon. Boom, boom, boom.
Great. Okay. Now, who else is on that? So Stanton played on Miami. So Nola for Stanton.
Nola for Stanton. Boom.
Love it.
And then Realmuto's here. Okay, great.
What about okay, who else played? Did anyone play on Miami on the bottom row?
Probably. I don't know. How about any Dodger?
That's what I'm trying to do, because because we know that Ryu is on the Dodgers.
Ryu's
so I was trying
to
move Ryu down for Miami Marlin down there.
You want to take a guess at like a no name?
No, let's not risk it yet.
Okay.
So we know that McCutcheon's Pittsburgh. Is there anyone in the Pittsburgh line who's Miami? Myers, Kim, Hernandez, Alvarez. Is any one of those guys playing Miami?
No idea.
I don't know either.
Kim is a Padre.
Okay.
But I don't know. We got anyone say anything? Mike Trout. All NL. Yeah, it's all NL teams, unfortunately. Myers is also a Padre. Will Myers.
Okay, so let's think about this. It feels like it's Padres, Pittsburgh, Miami, Phillies, Dodgers.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here?
And then I don't know what this row would be, though.
It has to be one of the
same teams.
But that's what we know.
Yeah.
That's what we know. Okay.
I think my best guess is let's move it. The guys who I'm not recognizing, we can move them. I think Barnes is Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken. We can move them for the no-name guys that we don't recognize to situate them.
So let's... Wait.
I'm waiting.
1 second. Pittsburgh. Okay, McCutcheon. Who can we move? Who did Hernandez play for?
I don't even... There's so many Hernandez.
Yeah,
so like, that's the problem. That's why I don't know. Like, that would be either him or Alvarez, which could be a good swap.
Do it.
Hernandez. Boom! Look at that. Oh! Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Did Muncy play on the...
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Okay, forget about it. Don't think about
that. Yeah. Ryu now.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
So he can go to one of the bottom teams. Yeah. Do it. One of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Good swap. There
we go.
So we know that Hernandez, I think Hernandez has to move.
Hernandez.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one on Miami's line. Because if he was actually a Miami Marlin, it would show up as Miami.
Yeah.
So what one other player on this thing played on Miami? That's what we got to find out.
I think Realmuto played on Miami.
Are you sure? I thought he was always no, we can't cheat.
There's something in my mind that thinks I remember him being on Miami.
Brady Spencer says Marte.
Marte could have also played on Miami. I remember Miami had a bunch of like elites and then traded them all away.
I know, yeah, they did. They definitely
thought
did.
Maybe Realmuto was one of them.
Marte actually.
Realmuto is a Marlin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
but then that would change things for Philly.
So maybe that Miami's on the edge, because it seems like there's a lot of Marlins here. Because Marte is a Marlin too, I think. Is he?
Okay, swap.
Herrera was Marlins. Yeah, Marte was Marlins. There's got to be a bunch of Marlins.
Miami has to be the edge.
Yeah, it has to be this one.
Okay, so can you swap Hernandez and Realmuto to see what happens?
Realmuto, yeah. Bam. Boom! Done. Let's go. So then he also has to be a Philly, though. He has to be a Philly. So what if he has to be on the edge and be with the Phillies or something?
Okay, no, because I think, though, that... Wait a second.
Because Nola's here.
Because that's the thing. Phillies are a part of this, but I think there's more Miami Marlins. So I think Marlins are the ones on the right.
Yeah.
And Real Muto... So where's the fuck is that program? Or is there enough Phillies to make it? Fuck.
Yes, I know.
My brain's hurting right now.
I know.
We're doing better than last time, though.
Yeah, we got a team. I think we got one team last time as well. But I'm shocked why this isn't, like, locking in at all. Like, do we have to move?
Okay, hold up. Let's go Dodgers. We know that the bottom line right now is Dodgers.
Yeah. Oh, Kim needs to be up here.
Okay. Cervelli. We don't know who the fuck Cervelli is.
Boom. Okay. Cervelli
And
is
he's
on
a
Pittsburgh.
Pirate. That's good.
Myers needs to be up here, too. Herrera needs to be on Miami, says Jalsoverist.
Okay, wait. Keep Herrera there. Move Barnes.
Move Barnes?
Yeah. Barnes and Myers.
Boom. Okay. We're making progress.
So that's that. We know that Herrera needs to be a Marlin. And...
Switch Marte and Kim.
No, Kim's got to stay in. That's San Diego, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the final San Diego piece?
Who's the final San Diego piece?
Yeah. Who also played on the Marlins? That's what we need. He played on the Marlins and he played on. Because we're trying to make the final line Marlins, right?
Did Profar play on the Marlins? No, he played in Oakland. Could be Austin Nola. Switch. Nola. Oh, could be Austin Nola. I see. Like on the Padres. But did he also play on the Marlins? I don't think he did. But you're right. It could be Austin Nola.
Okay, that's right.
Let's just move him for now. Boom. Okay, we got blue.
So we know that's Padres.
Padres. Yeah, we got him. Okay, yeah.
Good work, everybody.
I like
Good
that.
Work.
Good call. Good call.
Okay, so we got two teams. Let's finish off Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Okay.
Marte was Pittsburgh, was he not?
Yeah, Marte was Pittsburgh. Boom.
Bam.
Let's go.
Bam.
Let's go. Okay, now we got the Dodgers.
Dodgers, and we have who the fuck
Barnes.
is
I
that
think was a
team?
Dodger.
Who the fuck is that?
I kind of want to switch these two.
Do it.
Boom. Okay, that made
Switch the
progress.
other two.
Yeah, and switch these guys. But Urena was a Dodger, no? No.
Okay, so look at the teams.
Now we got to make the right side.
Yeah.
So guys, this right side needs to be a team itself.
Yeah.
Who do these guys all have in
Scroll
common?
down though. Okay, so we got two Miamis.
Two Miamis.
And we're actually missing another team.
Wow. What's another team, guys?
Okay, so wait. Let me think about this with my brain. I think what that means is that one of the Miami teams, most of it needs to be on the right. And there needs to be a completely other team that's made up.
Yeah, the Miami team needs to be on the right.
So we have to... Fuck, this is gonna fuck shit up.
That's fucked. Yeah, because whenever there's duplicate teams, the duplicate team's on the right side. Woo!
So, okay, just focus on the Miami players.
Yeah.
Everybody just zone in the Miami players.
Right here.
What is a common team that those guys played on?
That are like common with these other teams.
Yeah.
Because they gotta line up. Like if one of these guys played on Pittsburgh or Dodgers or Padres, we gotta put him there.
Okay, Stanton.
Stanton only played the Yankees and Miami.
Could Yankees be another team?
Strange Gordon. Could it be Yankees? I don't think so. I don't think there's enough Yankees. Strange Gordon only played Miami. He flopped around a bit. I think he was on KC at one point. Phillies, Realmuto, Herrera, Nola.
Could be Phillies.
Maybe it is Phillies. Maybe it is Phillies. So like Phillies is one of these lines, eh?
Yeah.
And then Miami would be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would that work? Because then Nola's up there.
But Nola is Austin Nola. Because Aaron Nola never played on Padres.
Do you think it's just like Nola?
It's got to be Austin Nola because he's never played on.
But what I'm saying is, like, do you think like the game has it as just like
It's gotta be
Is it
Austin
any
Nola.
Nola?
No, it's gotta be Austin Nola. They should put both the fucking first name, last name. Barnes had been with the Phillies. Okay. Barnes had been with the Phillies? Okay, noted. Noted. Barnes. Okay, so he's already here. But that's gonna be Miami. So one of these lines gotta be...
That's the thing. We need to completely move all of the lines.
Fuck.
All of the lines.
This is where it gets fucked for me, bro. It's like a Rubik's Cube. It's like I can only get so far.
I'm just like, how do we make this happen without completely screwing it all up?
Kutch was with the Phillies. Yeah, it's gotta be Phillies. Because Real Muto, too.
It's obviously Philadelphia.
What
and
if...
the last line...
What if this is Philadelphia?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Let's try it. We gotta try it. Because if we move room... Because, like, all these guys seem like to have the one Philly player.
Okay, go.
Boom. And then we got...
Barnes was apparently Philly.
McCutcheon. Boom. Oh, yeah. And then Barnes?
Barnes is there already. Who's the purple one? Who's the purple one?
Who's also on Miami that was in there?
Who's the purple one? Herrera. It's not Barnes then. It can't be Barnes.
Could it be Barnes?
Can't be Barnes.
Who's on Philly?
You can't stop Bellinger, not Muncy.
Hernandez.
Try it.
Whoa! Let's go! Holy shit! Holy shit!
It is possible, everybody.
Wow!
It is possible.
That was the best rush I've ever gotten.
It just requires brain thought.
A lot of brain thought.
It just requires brain thought, but with the help of you elites and with our determination, we finished that off. So we learned something new.
Yeah.
You can have another team. Because that was what was fucking me up there.
Yeah.
It's like it felt like it needed
had
to be
Phillies, Miami. But no, it's good. But so it's 5 teams, but on the right, they've all played for these teams.
Yeah,
crazy. I love it, guys.
I love it, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for watching our Wine on Wind. It was a smaller one today, but like it kind of felt a little bit more intimate, you know. And I feel like there was a lot of good conversation that transpired today. I'm happy that you guys were here with us, and I'm happy that we got to actually get a W on both of our swimwear games.
Yeah.
Right now that we got the W on that one, that's kind of fun.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it felt like it's good. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. We will be posting more content this weekend, so stay tuned. And I can't wait for the live streams that are impending.
Yeah.
They're on the horizon right now. World Baseball Classics, spring training, all of it.
Literally 15 more days, guys, to our first. Actually, I did look it up. I don't know if there's a broadcast for the Saturday, but at least in 2 more weekends, we will be live with y'all right here on Blue Jays City, watching Blue Jays baseball.
Take care, everybody. Katie Flower Smith, happy birthday to your husband one more time. Thanks so much, everybody. And as always,
go Jays, go!